Hey guys! So today I decided to film this Glaceon Inspired look. I went a little crazy with the glitter, but it was really fun to film, really fun to play with the glitter, and honestly it was fun to see how many different ways I could apply glitter to my lips, because this is the first time I've done it. So I hope you guys enjoy this little tutorial. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to know, go ahead and leave a comment below so that I can write back to you as soon as possible. If you want to recreate this look and have me see it, just hashtag Phoenix Fireborn on Instagram and I will be able to see it. Or if you hashtag Glaceon Makeup, I will be able to see that as well. That's another one I will search for. So I hope you guys enjoy this little Glaceon glittery, sparkly, fun look that I filmed for you guys. And yeah, so here we go. Hey guys, we're gonna jump right into this. First I'm gonna start off with my Eeveelution moisturizer cream. I really like the way this feels. I just have a sample, I've been trying it out. Let me know if any of you guys have tried any of Eeveelution stuff down below in the comments. I'm curious. And then of course we're going to go in with moisturizing our lips as well. I'm just using the Vaseline Lip Therapy. I usually like to moisturize my lips just so that they're nice and ready for when I put on any liquid lipsticks or anything like that that might be over drying. And pop that hair out of your face. I'm gonna go in first with my base for Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I'm using Original here. And I'm just going to plop that all over my eyelid up to my brow bone and just use my finger to blend that out. Alright, so I'm just grabbing the Too Faced Out of the Better Together palette and using the BFF shade. This is the Real Techniques brush. It's a medium shadow brush, and I'm just going to use that to go from my crease to my brow bone just to set everything in place. That way, anytime I do any blending in the crease or anything like that, it doesn't stick to any one spot in the shadow or it doesn't blend out right. Everything will just look nice and clean and blended. And this is the palette I will be doing most of my eyeshadow work with. It's the BHCosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette. And I'm also going to be using this NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. Now, fair warning about the palette, it is no longer in stock. They don't sell it anymore, but I'm sure you can find plenty of palettes with a light blue and a dark blue for this. The brush you see me using here is just a simple lip brush. It's nothing fancy or anything, just a little lip brush, and I just prefer to use it on my eyes when I do stuff like this because it gives me really good control of where I'm going to place the product. The reason I am using this white base is it just helps all of the colors pop out better, especially for the lighter blue from the palette. It's very light and definitely needs a base underneath it. So this is extremely helpful for stuff like that. And once I feel like I have that shape, I'm going to go in with the light blue. And this is another Real Techniques brush. It is called the shading brush. And I'm just going to pick up some of that light blue on the brush and start patting it into basically the inner third to half of my eye. And then going into the same palette, I'm just going to use that blue there at the top. And that is going to go in the outer corner to the middle of my eye. Just going to use those same patting motions just to pack that on there. I'm just going to pack that color on there, and I'm going to also slowly blend it over to the light blue and just kind of start blending those colors together little by little, just to create kind of a nice little fade between them. And now that that side's all done, I am just going to pop off camera and finish the other one. Alright, so I'm going in with the Alchemy palette. This is Kat Von D's palette, and I'm going to use the Sapphire shade. I'm just going to put that over the light blue in the inner corner. I'm just using a tiny little packer brush. This is just the double-sided brush that came in my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. It's just nice and small and really kind of fits into that inner corner, so I can get in there and make sure everything's all nice and bright and highlighted. You guys can stop here with the highlighter, but I always like to go a little overboard and just add a little bit more with my finger so it really pops out. And here you can just see me using my finger and just kind of sort of blending those light and the dark blue together. And now that I like the way that looks, I am just going to pop off camera really quick to do my face and my brows. I'll be right back. Okay, so now that my face is all done, here comes the fun part. We're gonna play with glitter. This is NYX glitter and also NYX glitter primer. If you want to know what colors that I bought, I will leave everything I used in the description box below as long as I can still find it. I'm just using this e.l.f. Cosmetics brush to apply the glitter glue. I am working in smaller sections so the glue doesn't dry before I can get the glitter down. I'm also only going to be placing that dark blue glitter on the outer corner where I placed that dark blue shadow, but I'm not going up to the crease. I'm only staying on the eyelid with it. I would, however, not recommend using a fluffier brush than I did. I did learn my lesson there. I would suggest probably using a flatter brush. It would probably make application a whole lot easier and a little less messy. And here I'm just going to use the tiniest bit of glitter glue and the tiniest bit of glitter to fade that glitter over onto the lighter color just a little. And now that that's done, I'm just going to pop off camera and do the other side. And I'm just going to use the same shading brush and the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and I'm just going to pretty much copy the same thing I did with the shadow on the bottom of my eyes as well. I'm just going to take my finger to blend the bottom edge of that out a little bit and go in with that same BHCosmetics palette, the same light blue and the same darker blue, and just put them on the lower lash line and blend them together. And just in case anybody was wondering, the brush I am using is just an angled liner brush from e.l.f. And the Alchemy palette makes a return again, going in with that same sapphire shade just on that bottom inner corner. Alright, we're just going to go in with that same palette, and I'm just going to take that shading brush and add just a touch more color and blend it out a little bit. I noticed that some of the color kind of got faded out from blending and everything, so I just wanted to make sure it was still in there and able to be seen. And I'm just taking that little Anastasia brush again and using the light blue just to blend out the inner corner on top for the crease. I'm also going to go in with a little bit of the Alchemy palette sapphire color as well and just add just a little touch more sparkle in there. Of course, you could never go wrong adding more sparkle with your finger. And now I'm just going to take that other NYX glitter. I believe this one is called Lumi-Lite. Again, I'll put it down in the description bar. And I'm just going to use some of that NYX glitter glue again and just put that on the inner corner of my eye. Please, guys, remember to be extremely careful when using glitter near your eyes. Please only use cosmetic grade glitter and still be extremely, extremely careful. And I am using my finger, sometimes my brush, to place the glitter in the inner corner. My finger seems to give a little bit more control and a little less fallout. Popped off screen to do the other eye, and we are back in glittery. I am going to go in with that blue again, and I'm going to actually highlight my face with this. I really kind of like the way that the blue stood out just a little bit, and I also like the way that it goes with the eye look itself. It kind of ties everything together a little better, in my opinion. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the pink opal color and put that on my nose. There is a little blue mixed in with that as well. And just reinforcing the blue highlight above my cheekbones. And I'm also going to highlight the upper lip with a little bit of blue as well, just on the Cupid's bow. Now I'm just going in with my favorite bronzer. I don't remember what I got this from, but I believe it's a Physicians Formula bronzer. And I'm just going in my cheek hollows. I'm going to also go over the temples and underneath my chin as well. And I'm going to take this nice big fluffy soft brush and just blend everything out a little bit so it doesn't look so harsh. And here I'm also just going to add a tiny little bit of it into my hairline. Now it's time for lips, so I'm just going to wipe off any excess chapstick still sitting there, soaking on my lips. Make sure I get all of it off. And I have two different color options for you. You can do a black or a blue. The blue I have is the NYX Liquid Suede in Jet Set, and the black is Jeffree Star in Wierdo. I did feel Jet Set wasn't right though. I will be using the black and putting the blue glitter over on top of it. So unfortunately, some of the angles were wrong and some of the portion of doing my lips you guys won't be able to see. However, I will tell you that I did use the Jet Set liner to line my lips, and then I did put the Jeffree Star down on top of that and let it fully dry. Again, guys, I am so sorry that I didn't get a lot of the lip in for you guys to see that. Alright, now that I know that lip is nice and dry, I am going to go in with that same glitter glue brush and the dark blue glitter, and I have two different options to show you guys. The first one I will show you now, just putting a tiny little bit of glitter glue on the inner part of your lip and pressing the glitter into it with the brush. Here I am putting on mascara. I'm just using the Lash Blast mascara. And a side note, if you do end up doing liner with this, I would suggest doing it first before the glitter. And here I'm just going to use that NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk again for my waterline, just to open my eyes up and really make them pop. And here's the first lip look finished. Now for the second one, we're gonna do the exact same thing, glitter glue, little brush, and the blue glitter, only I'm doing the placement a little different. You guys will see in just a minute. And here is the finished look with lip number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.